While the biggest injury concern for the Pittsburgh Steelers heading into Week 12 has naturally centered around the quarterback position, another key offensive playmaker has also been at the forefront of internal discussions and external speculation. Starting running back Jaylen Warren, whose impact on Pittsburgh's offensive identity has become increasingly significant over the past 2 seasons, suffered an ankle injury during the team's win over the Cincinnati Bengals. The injury occurred in the second half, forcing Warren to miss a large portion of the remainder of the game, which immediately shifted responsibilities and pressure onto the rest of the Steelers' backfield. Throughout the week, Warren's practice participation was limited, fueling questions about his availability for the matchup against the Chicago Bears, a team whose defensive strengths and weaknesses make Warren's presence particularly meaningful. As the Steelers made their final preparations before traveling to Chicago, the narrative around Warren began to shift in a much more positive direction. The 27-year-old running back showed significant improvement in mobility, lateral movement, and workload tolerance during practice sessions. In the team's final practice before departing for Soldier Field, typically the most telling session regarding player readiness, Warren was a full participant. The Steelers' latest injury report officially listed him without a game designation, signaling that he is not only expected to play but is likely fully cleared. This development delivers a major boost to a Pittsburgh offense that has struggled at times with rhythm, consistency, and explosive play creation. The Steelers' backfield has quietly become one of the most balanced and effective rotational units in the league. They have embraced a true committee approach, a shift from traditional Steelers offenses that often leaned heavily on a single workhorse running back. Warren and Super Bowl winner Kenneth Gainwell have formed a dynamic, complementing duo capable of carrying the offensive load in different ways. Warren provides the sharp burst, aggressive downhill running, and relentless yards after contact ability, while Gainwell contributes elite versatility as a pass catcher, a shifty open field weapon, and a trusted third down option. In Week 11, with Warren sidelined for the remainder of the game after his injury, Kenneth Gainwell stepped into the spotlight and delivered one of his best performances in a Steelers uniform. He caught 7 passes on 8 targets for 81 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns, showcasing the full spectrum of his role in the Steelers' offensive design. His route running, timing with the quarterbacks, and ability to create mismatches against linebackers and safeties elevated him to a major offensive focal point. That performance did more than keep the offense afloat. It raised Gainwell to the second most targeted receiver on the Steelers this season, a statistic that underscores just how involved he has become in the game plan. With Warren now available, the Steelers do not anticipate changing their backfield structure. Offensive coordinator Arthur Smith has consistently emphasized flexibility, balance, and unpredictability in his rushing and passing concepts. Warren will resume his role as the lead back, but Gainwell will continue to be heavily utilized, particularly in passing situations, motion-based formations, and designed mismatches. Additionally, rookie running back Caleb Johnson has been earning incremental increases in snaps. Johnson, known for his physicality and strong vision, offers a fresh set of legs and brings additional depth, which could be crucial against a Bears defense that struggles significantly against the run. Chicago's run defense has been one of the poorest performing units in the NFL this year, allowing an alarming 133.3 rushing yards per game. This weakness presents a major opportunity for the Steelers to establish dominance early in the trenches and dictate the pacing of the game. When Pittsburgh has been able to control the tempo through the ground game, limit turnovers, and manage the clock, their offense has looked noticeably more comfortable and efficient. Warren's availability therefore becomes a strategic advantage, particularly given his ability to wear down defenses through repeated physical runs. Even with injuries affecting his season, Warren is on pace to set new personal career highs in 2025. Through 9 games, he has carried the ball 123 times, just 16 shy of his previous career high in a season, which he set in 2023. In that same year, he also recorded a career-best 784 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. His progression has been steady and evident, and he has elevated himself from an undrafted sleeper to one of the most reliable and explosive running backs in the AFC. His growth has not only been statistical but also in responsibility, leadership, and the trust he has earned from his teammates and coaching staff. This season, Warren has been Pittsburgh's lead back in a split committee setup. While similar to his earlier years in the organization, the dynamic has shifted. He is no longer the change of pace option. He is the primary engine of the run game. Gainwell complements him, not the other way around. This shift has led to Warren having one of his most dynamic and impactful seasons yet. His teammates have repeatedly expressed their belief that he should be touching the ball even more. Offensive linemen rave about his energy and relentlessness, and the coaching staff has highlighted his improved vision, pass protection, and mental processing as reasons he has become such a crucial part of the offense. Beyond his statistical contributions, Warren's presence also influences defensive behavior. Opposing teams respect his ability to break tackles and attack the edges, which forces safeties to play closer to the box, opening opportunities for play action and intermediate passing concepts. Without Warren, the Steelers' offense can become more predictable, relying heavily on the short passing game. With him, they are multidimensional. The Bears' defense, already vulnerable against the run, now faces the challenge of game planning for both Warren and Gainwell, two backs with entirely different styles and skill sets. Chicago's interior defensive line has struggled with gap discipline, and their linebackers have been inconsistent in run fits. If the Steelers' offensive line can create lanes and sustain blocks at the second level, Warren has the capability to turn routine runs into explosive plays, especially against a team that has surrendered a high number of 10-plus yard rushing gains this season. Meanwhile, the return of Warren allows the Steelers to fully unlock their offensive script early in the game. Instead of having to rely heavily on quick passes or check downs, the Steelers can utilize misdirection, outside zone runs, pull blocking schemes, and inside power concepts, all areas where Warren thrives. Gainwell's presence keeps the Bears guessing, particularly in empty sets, reduced formations, motion-heavy looks, and screen packages. Warren's health status also has psychological value. His teammates have often commented on his energy level and toughness, both of which elevate morale. Having a key player like Warren fully available heading into a hostile environment such as Soldier Field gives the Steelers confidence that they can dictate the flow of the game rather than simply respond to it. Even with the ups and downs of the season, Warren has quietly become one of the most reliable elements of the Steelers' offense. His improved efficiency, growing awareness, and expanding role signal a running back entering the prime of his career. The Steelers believed in his potential years ago, and now the payoff is becoming increasingly clear. As Pittsburgh prepares to step into Chicago for what could be a season-defining matchup, Warren's availability represents stability, reliability, and opportunity. The offense has been inconsistent, but with Warren, Gainwell, and Johnson fully available, the Steelers' ground game has the potential to be one of the deciding factors on Sunday. Against a Bears team that has struggled defensively and relies heavily on its offense to compensate, the Steelers' ability to run the ball effectively could influence time of possession, third down efficiency, and field positioning, all critical elements in a tightly contested matchup. For the Steelers, the return of Warren is not just good news, it's a strategic advantage, a morale booster, and a crucial piece of their Week 12 plan as they continue pushing toward a winning record and a potential playoff run. Thanks for watching and see you soon.